Ugh, ads are such poop. Subscribe to Acast Plus now to skip ads and more for just $1 a month. Click the link in our show notes to learn how. And hey, we're on Patreon too. Your support helps cover the cost of running a podcast. For $2 a month, you can get early access to all our episodes ad-free, plus bonus episodes exclusive to Patreon subscribers only. Visit patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse to sign up now.
Acast powers the world's best podcasts. Here's a show that we recommend.
Hey friends, it's me, Sharon McMahon, host of Here's Where It Gets Interesting. And we've been working hard on a new documentary series called Resilience that explores the incarceration of Japanese Americans in the United States during World War II. So join me as I talk with experts and share firsthand accounts that detail the resilience shown by 120,000 Japanese Americans who endured wartime imprisonment right here in America. And on October 24th, we'll conclude our series with a special episode. Actor George Takei sits down with me to talk about his family's experience behind the barbed wire fences of an incarceration camp. Don't miss it, because here's where it gets interesting.
Acast helps creators launch, grow, and monetize their podcasts everywhere. Acast.com.
Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
And I'm wife.
Together, we're reading the Bible for the very first time.
We grew up without religion and wanted to know what all the fuss was about.
Well, what have we learned so far?
That God is a dick, and apparently some people believe in talking donkeys?
We're not trying to pass ourselves off as experts.
Nope, we're just reading the Bible for the first time and giving our first take reaction.
If you'd like to join us in this venture, you might consider starting at episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in wherever you like.
All right, let's go read the Bible.
Yeah, let's get to it. Husband!
Wife!
Do you remember what happened yesterday?
Yeah. Jotham ruled for like 5 minutes and then he died, and it wasn't because God did anything, and whatever, he's dead now.
He reigned for 16 years.
5 minutes.
No, the chapter was only 5 minutes.
Okay, 6 minutes.
Oh my God. Yeah, and then he was good most of the time, and so he got to be buried in the city of David. The end.
Yeah, but
that was the whole fucking chapter.
He had one of the shortest reigns of all the kings so far, and he was one of the good ones.
So it's
through and through, right?
It's almost like it doesn't even fucking matter what you do.
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter.
You're still gonna get it in the end anyway.
Might as well just worship the Asherah poles and all that shit, because you're gonna live longer apparently. That's what I'm taking from this.
Yeah.
So
whether you are a complete and utter asshole,
right,
or whether you are the best, most God-fearing person ever, you're still gonna get it from certain assholes.
Yeah, I mean, like the last guy, he had leprosy, but he got to live longer.
Yeah.
So
and reign longer.
I don't know, live or leprosy, die or leprosy. What's your choice?
It just doesn't fucking matter.
I mean, I'll take the leprosy.
Yeah.
Fuck it, I'm still alive.
Yeah.
You know?
It's true. And you don't get to, you don't have to be around other people and fuck with them.
Right? You just read books all day.
I know.
Yeah,
right?
see?
Yeah.
Although there weren't a whole lot of books back then.
Yeah, that's true. But still.
This Moses guy is getting real fucking boring. God, read this book like 25,000 times. All right.
That would be so painful.
Yeah.
Oof. It made me yawn just thinking about it.
All right, so that was Second Chronicles. Second Chronicles, chapter 27.
Sure as fuck was.
And today we'll be reading
Second Chronicles, chapter 28.
Let's do this.
Okie dokie. Okay, Second Chronicles, chapter 28.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay.
It's about that kid Ahaz.
What's he has? What's...
He has life and he has kingship.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
He was 20 years old when he became king.
When he dies, can we say he's a has-been? I
think you said that the last time around.
Seriously? God damn it.
Yeah, I think you did.
Why?
We got to get out of this Chronicles.
Right? Yeah, this is ruining me.
All our jokes are old and
ruining me.
Bad. So anyway, he was 20 and he reigned in Jerusalem 16 years.
Another 16 years, huh?
It's a magical number.
Right, yeah.
He did not do what was pleasing in the sight of the Lord.
So see, you can live 16 years not doing what's pleasing, which means everything fun. Or you can do everything pleasing. Not everything. I mean, killing people isn't fun.
No,
that's dumb. You shouldn't do that. I mean, there's certain... Whatever. I'm just saying, like, it seems like the people that do the bad things, sometimes they have a little bit more fun. So, 16 years good or 16 years bad. Either way, 16 years and you're done.
Look, all I want to know is worshiping Asherah poles, like, is that really so bad?
I mean, I don't know what's involved in worshiping Asherah poles.
I know that. So. I'm like, what does it involve?
Right.
Like, I want to get my tarot read this year. Is that equivalent to Asherah poles?
I mean, tarot readers would get stoned in the street.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, I guess that's bad.
So, I couldn't have ruled for 16 years?
I mean, if you were king, they are going to listen to you until they don't. And then somebody, I mean, whatever, somebody's going to kill you.
I'm just saying.
Or you're going to die.
It wouldn't make that big of a difference.
Like Rotfoot or something.
But it wouldn't make that big a difference.
Yeah, no, not that big.
Okay, so anyway, he did not do what was pleasing in the sight of the Lord as his ancestor David had done. Instead, he followed the example of the kings of Israel. Oh, but some Israel, of them were tooey.
Just the last one was good the whole time.
I know.
His dad was good the whole time.
Yeah.
You're saying the kings of Israel. You're just lumping them all into one group.
No. We're talking about Judah right now.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I'm sorry. I apologize.
I know you did what I always do. Like Israel, it sounds like they should be the team we're rooting for, right?
Yeah, no, I messed up.
Yeah,
so
we
Israel
forgot.
Is the other group. This is the Judah group. Right?
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad.
He cast metal images for the worship of Baal. Bad boy. Baal. I want some metal images of Baal. I think that would be badass, if I'm being honest.
I mean, seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He offered sacrifices in the valley of Ben Hinnom. Okay, I don't like that. Even sacrificing his own sons in the fire. No, I ain't doing that. No.
Not good.
No, I'm not about that.
No.
The only thing I want to sacrifice is like an incense stick.
I could spare, like, if we got to get rid of Trump, I could spare,
Stop it. No, I'm not even doing a murder.
No, I didn't say, I said, if we had to spare somebody, like.
No, I'm not advocating for that. Okay. I'm not. Right. I'm not even a little bit having that come back on me. No. An incense stick or a candle is all I'm willing to do, okay?
All right, fair enough.
In this way, he followed the detestable practices of the pagan nations the Lord had driven from the land ahead of the Israelites. He offered sacrifices and burned incense at the pagan shrines and on the hills and under every green tree.
Every green tree,
Damn, he was busy.
Not the brown ones, not the gold ones, but the green ones.
He was busy.
Yeah, every green tree.
Every one.
Wow.
Because of all this, the Lord his God allowed the king of Aram to defeat Ahaz and to exile large numbers of his people to Damascus. The armies of the king of Israel also defeated Ahaz and inflicted many casualties on his army.
Wow, sounds like he was getting defeated all over the place.
Yeah, but it sounds like he was just a bad king, not that he was getting punished for doing
obviously, if you're a good king
things.
And you're good at war, you're going to win. If you're bad, you're going to lose. And again, the writers of history get to write these fucking tales. So,
in a single day, Pekah, son of Remaliah. What?
Nothing.
Okay. You're not going to call me out?
No.
Okay.
Whatever.
Okay, in a single day, Pekah, son of Remaliah, Israel's king, killed 120,000 of Judah's troops. All of them experienced warriors because they had abandoned the Lord, the God of their ancestors. Yeah. Except that had they really, they're just following their fucking king. They're doing what the king says.
Yeah.
They're going to get in trouble if they don't.
The way I've seen it, they've never really fully embraced the Lord. So, I don't, whatever.
They embrace the king is what they do.
Yeah, because that's who's in charge, and that's who's going to kill him.
Yeah, exactly. Then Zikri, a warrior from Ephraim, killed Maaziah, the king's son.
Oh, man.
Azrikam, the king's palace commander, and Elkanah, the king's second in command.
Damn.
The armies of Israel captured 200,000 women and children from Judah and seized tremendous amounts of plunder.
I'm counting this, and there's like they've already gotten rid of like hundreds of thousands of their people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, who the fuck's left?
I don't know, but they seized tremendous amounts of plunder, which they took back to
obviously,
Samaria.
I think there must be like 5 people alive left now.
Probably.
That's what it seems
that
like.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did a count, and that sounds about right.
Maybe
that
6. I don't know.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But a prophet of the Lord named Obed was there in Samaria when the army of Israel returned home.
Okay.
He went out to meet them and said, okay, wait, this is Israel.
Yeah, Israel.
Okay. He went out to meet them and said, the Lord, the God of your ancestors, he was angry with Judah and let you defeat them, but you have gone too far, killing them without mercy. And, all heaven is disturbed. And now you are planning to make slaves of these people from Judah and Jerusalem. What about your own sins against the Lord your God? Listen to me and return these prisoners you have taken, for they are your own relatives. Watch out, because watch out.
We're good with you killing them.
Yeah.
Going to, war with them.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't enslave them.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, put them back.
That's one step too far.
Put them back.
Kill them all day, but,
yeah,
no enslaving them.
Watch out, because now the Lord's fierce anger has been turned against you. I mean, excuse me, but wasn't the Lord's anger already turned against them? Because they were like,
yeah, they're already bad.
From Judah?
Yeah, they've been doing bad this whole time. Shouldn't the Lord be angry at them all the fucking time?
Right.
But no, apparently sometimes they win.
Yeah.
Because God needs them to be the better group when he's more angry at the other group
at
and
Judah.
Whatever. And
it's so
none
confusing.
of it. It's so.
It's stupid.
It's like a goddamn soap opera.
And you know what? I don't watch daytime television.
No.
I don't watch game shows. I don't watch. Oh, remember
this would be like the Days of Our God, right?
The Days of Our God, or One God to Live.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
General
God. There we go. Guiding God. Yeah. Do you remember all of those law shows? Like the one like Judge Judy and
yeah.
I never watched them because they made as a teenager, literally as a teenager, they made me angry.
Yeah.
And who was that one guy where you would go on to get your paternity tested, like you're the father.
I mean, there was Jerry Springer.
Like, all of my friends loved fucking Jerry Springer. They loved that show. And it burned me up. Like, I would get so angry if that show was on. I would have to turn it off.
I couldn't. It was...
I hated all of those shows. To me, they were just, like, the epitome of stupidness. And now here I am as an adult, and those kinds of shows are still on. And, like, I still judge people that watch them.
I get it.
Like, why do y'all watch that kind of TV? Why?
I mean, sometimes it's just fun to watch some trash.
Okay, and I know, because then I'm like, okay, but like sometimes I read trash books and sometimes I listen to trash music, and we all like trash, and like I try to remind myself, like we all consume garbage, and who gets to be the arbiter of which garbage is better than others? I know. Ooh,
you know what? We all get to be the arbiter of ourselves for what is garbage and what is not.
It's true.
Right?
Yeah. Well, I hate reality TV
and I'm just as guilty as you are. We've talked about it before. I am a fucking snob for music.
You are a snob and a half for music.
Yeah.
And, I think that's like just at least half of why I love Britney Spears and the like.
Because you just go against me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because you're such a fucking snob about it.
Yeah.
And you know what? Some of Britney Spears' songs, they smack. They slap. They slam.
I mean, Toxic's pretty damn good. They boom.
That song is good.
I just...
You're toxic.
Look,
and
I'm sitting here talking on a podcast with you, and your husband, me.
I know, you pulled that out.
I just admitted that Toxic is pretty good.
It is a good
on
song.
A podcast.
I know.
With other people listening.
Yeah, it's true.
So I don't want you to say that I've never said anything good.
I won't.
About your Britney.
Okay, you also, with regard to Taylor Swift, you also
You're
like
pushing
the
your
song.
luck now.
You like the song Blank Space. That's a good song.
Yeah.
And it's a good video.
Yeah.
That is a good one. Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, moving on.
Yep.
Okay. Then some of the leaders of Israel, Azariah, son of Jehonanan, Berechiah, son of Meshillemoth, Jesus Christ. Jehizkiah, son of Shalom, and Amasa, son of Hadlai, all them guys, agreed with this and confronted the men returning from battle. Dude, you must not bring the prisoners here. They declared, "We cannot afford to add to our sins and guilt. Our guilt is already great."
They know they're like, "Yep, we sin, we suck over here.
We're
You better
bad.
not add to it.
Stop, we're bad. Our guilt is already great."
And can only be this bad, not that bad.
I know. The Lord's fierce anger is already turned against Israel. Good, stupid face. So the warriors released the prisoners and handed over the plunder and the sight of the leaders and all the people.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Seriously? You just handed them back their people?
That exactly happened.
Wow.
I believe you.
That's
I totally
crazy.
believe you.
That's fucking crazy.
I believe you, I mean I exactly do not believe you.
Right? You wouldn't just hand back hundreds of thousands of people.
Nope. Then the 4 men just mentioned by name, those guys, they came forward and distributed clothes from the plunder to the prisoners who were naked. I mean, for no reason. Other than nudity is always funny.
How do they all end up? It says they're naked, right?
It says they were naked.
Okay. How do they all end up naked? Why are they naked?
Why do you think?
Because they were probably raped before they got there.
Probably.
I mean, that's my theory.
Yeah.
Based
and also
on
because
biblical things.
And it's humiliating.
Yeah,
and
that too.
They love humiliation. They provided clothing and sandals to wear, gave them enough food and drink, and dressed their wounds with olive oil. Suddenly they loved them. Yeah. They put those who were weak on donkeys and took all the prisoners back to their own people in Jericho, the city of palms.
Damn.
And then they returned to Samaria. "Oh, sorry. Sorry I tried to kill you sorry about that whole raping and pillaging.
Yeah.
Here, go. Get on the road. Go back home. Sorry.
Don't kill us as much, God. Thanks.
Yeah. At that time, King Ahaz of Judah asked the king of Assyria for help. He was like, "Yeah, my peeps are coming back home, but I'm still, Yeah. I'm not done being mad." The armies of Edom had again invaded Judah and taken captives. Ah, shit. And the Philistines, my God, they had raided towns located in the foothills of Judah and in the Negev of Judah.
God, he's getting attacked by everybody.
He's getting it left and right. Oh, this is so bad. They had already captured and occupied Beth Shemesh, Aijalon, Gedereth, Soko with its villages, Timnah with its villages, and Gimzo with its villages.
I feel like Beth Shemesh is like in every fucking story we've read.
It is.
Like it must be like this central like fighting point there or something.
It is.
So
it's like a really cool city, like
Beth
right
Shemesh,
in the middle.
What's up, man?
What's up, Beth Shemesh?
We're gonna take you, and then we're gonna take you back, and then we're gonna take you again.
To the left, to the left. The Lord was humbling Judah because of King Ahaz of Judah, for he had encouraged his people to sin and had been utterly unfaithful to the Lord. Well, yeah, he sacrificed his sons in fire to Baal.
Yeah, that's
pretty fucking gross.
Yeah. Pretty much shows no regard for the belief in God.
Yeah, he did a big bad. He was the baddest bad.
Because if you believed in God, you wouldn't even come near doing that.
Right.
At least just that's my theory.
It's not just that he picked a different God, I like this one better. He said, "I exactly don't even believe in you."
Right. He said, "Fuck you, Yahweh.
You don't even exist.
Baal is my God."
Yeah. So when King Tiglath-Pileser of Assyria arrived, he attacked Ahaz instead of helping him. Ahaz took valuable items from the Lord's temple, the royal palace, and from the homes of his officials and gave them to the king of Assyria as tribute. But guess what?
What?
This did not help him. Just so you know.
Yeah.
Even during this time of trouble, King Ahaz continued to reject the Lord. I started to say to direct the Lord, but he did not direct the Lord.
Like, the guy just came to conquer you, and then you gave him stuff so he didn't kill you.
Yeah.
And you're like...
Still
and
fuck
he
Yahweh.
Still doesn't believe in God. Which means that he may not even fucking know about God, because...
Yeah.
I mean, if there was a choice...
Right.
There is no choice, because if there was a choice between, I can have it all... and everything will be fine.
Or I can put my sons in a fire and dance on a
right, and get shit for it and get killed.
And get punished.
The choice is pretty fucking simple.
Yeah.
Like, there is no choice there.
Right.
If the choice is between winning and killing your sons in a fire, you're going to go with winning.
Yeah.
I don't care who the fuck you are.
Exactly.
So there wasn't a choice. They don't give a fuck about God. God wasn't an entity that they even cared about.
No, not at all.
Maybe they didn't hardly even know about him.
Right. That's what I'm thinking.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Go God, you're awesome.
You just don't... They're acting like this was a choice.
Right.
That's not a fucking
decided
choice.
wrong. He picked the wrong square on Jeopardy.
Yeah.
He picked the wrong box.
Did you love it when somebody like on Jeopardy they picked like the $1,000 box like right off the bat? Like you know how they jump the gun, right?
Jump to the bottom.
And then they don't get the question right.
Oh.
And I'm like, ha ha.
No, it makes
sucks to be you.
It burns me up. I'm
Does
like, you skipped to the bottom and then you didn't even know it, you dumbass. Like as though I knew it, and I didn't.
No,
but I'm
it
like,
makes me feel good, kind of inside a little
and it
bit.
makes me mad at them because I'm like, maybe you should have worked up to that and seen what the category was actually about.
Yeah, you gotta warm up.
Yeah,
gotta get those easy ones in.
Mm-hmm. He offered sacrifices to the gods of Damascus, who had defeated him, for he said, since these gods help the kings of Aram, they'll help me too if I sacrifice to them.
I mean, at least that sounds a little bit logical.
Right.
Those guys beat me. Let's worship their gods.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I could buy that.
Right.
But instead, they led to his ruin and the ruin of all Judah. Those gods sucked. Fuck those gods.
Yep.
The king took the various articles from the temple of God and broke them into pieces. He shut the doors of the Lord's temple so that no one could worship there. And he set up altars to pagan gods in every corner of Jerusalem. It sounds to me like he's like, every god ever, any god ever. Help! Help!
But not Yahweh.
Right.
Every god but Yahweh.
Yeah. I mean, he saw what happened to his dad.
Right? Yeah.
So he's
you
like...
only got to live 16 years and dude fucking killed you.
Yeah.
Whatever.
That god was dumb.
He's a fucking dick.
Yeah. He made pagan shrines in all the towns of Judah for offering sacrifices to other gods. In this way, he aroused, you said aroused, the anger of the Lord, the God of his ancestors. Oh, he did not just shun God, he pissed God off.
Yeah.
God was asleep until then, and then God turned over and was like, the fuck is poking me? Oh, I'm gonna get you, Ahaz.
Right.
I am mad at you, sir.
Yeah. I'm gonna make you Never mind.
I don't know where you were going with that, but it made you laugh.
I was gonna bring back a has-been, but then it didn't work. Like it didn't roll off my tongue.
No,
it didn't work in my brain.
But
and then I was like, nope, gotta stop right there. Yep, that's not gonna work.
But you had gone too far.
In my head, it was funny. You know how things are funny in your head sometimes?
All the time. Everything's
like,
funny in my head.
That's gonna be fucking funny. And then you go to say it, and you're like, nope, that's not gonna work.
Nope,
I gotta stop.
Yeah.
That was dumb.
Yeah, that happens.
Sometimes I say it anyway. But,
like just now. The rest of the events in Ahaz's reign and everything he did from beginning to end, all of it.
All of it.
They are recorded in, oh my God, get this.
Those fucking books?
No.
What?
The Book of Kings of Judah and Israel.
Oh my God, it has the words there?
Yeah. For the first time.
Oh my God, what's going on?
They're recorded in the Book of Kings of Judah and Israel.
Holy shit, something crazy is going on.
I kind of feel like this chapter just changed my life.
But it's
the first time.
It's those fucking books.
It's those fucking books.
Out, though. They're
in the first time.
They're here.
In this Bible that we're reading.
Sorry, this is a big deal to us. You guys don't really know what we're talking about because we're sitting here reading the thing that we normally read. And those things are never in the text.
They're never there, so it's become a joke that it's a blank.
Yeah, because we had to look it up. Like when it first happened, we're like, what's going on here?
Yeah, we had to look it up in one of our Q&As. Covered this just for anybody who
and this happened all through Kings and Chronicles.
Yeah.
And it never has the names of the books.
Ever. And so we had to look them up. And so we always say, those fucking books as a reference to.
I feel like someone's testing us here.
I know,
you know,
but we got it. We saw it. Yeah. We got it.
So like, are they reading this from our website?
We sure as fuck are. We sure as fuck are reading this from your website.
Well, now they know, I guess.
I guess they know.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what you gonna do?
Get a fucking cease and desist letter now.
Whatever. I'll read the Bible from somewhere else. It's the fucking Bible.
Yeah, I know.
It's the word of God. It belongs to no man. That's what I've been told.
Exactly.
And I will take that to fucking court.
Hell yeah.
These words belong to no man. They belong to God. That's what I've been told. Otherwise, I want this court to say that it is not the word of God.
Preach.
And therefore, it is not copyrighted. So, pick one and get there. You can't have it both ways. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay.
So anyway, they are recorded in the Book of Kings of Judah and Israel.
Well, that's pretty amazing.
Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where they are.
Okay.
When Ahaz died, he was buried in Jerusalem, but not in the royal cemetery of the kings of Judah. You know why?
Because he was a dick.
He was a fuckface.
I mean, to God.
Right. Yeah. Not that I give a shit, personally. Right. Then his son Hezekiah became the next king, the end.
All right.
Okay?
Yeah.
That happened.
It did. So that was 2 Chronicles chapter 28.
Sure as fuck was.
And tomorrow we're going to be back with
2 Chronicles chapter 29.
We will see you guys then.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, wife, I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep, we have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegiousdiscourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.
Acast powers the world's best podcasts. Here's a show that we recommend.
Hey friends, it's me, Sharon McMahon, host of Here's Where It Gets Interesting. And we've been working hard on a new documentary series called Resilience that explores the incarceration of Japanese Americans in the United States during World War II. So join me as I talk with experts and share firsthand accounts that detail the resilience shown by 120,000 Japanese Americans who endured wartime imprisonment right here in America. And on October 24th, we'll conclude our series with a special episode. Actor George Takei sits down with me to talk about his family's experience behind the barbed wire fences of an incarceration camp. Don't miss it, because here's where it gets interesting.
Acast helps creators launch, grow, and monetize their podcasts everywhere. Acast.com.